She is super excited for her friend that just got a new dog. The problem is she thinks it's a lost dog that belongs to somebody else, and her friend is claiming this dog as her own now. She's basically just like, nope, like finders keepers, losers weepers, one of those things. Mo's got the email.
To all the dog lovers on the Bert Show, which I'm pretty sure is all of you, I thought you all were the best to offer advice because of your love of animals. I'm not sure what to do about my friend's quote-unquote new dog. I've had dogs in my life ever since I was born. I grew up with them. I've mourned their passing, and I now have one of my own. You can imagine I was super excited for my good friend to get her first dog. I went over to her house to meet her dog. I even took a little goodie bag of treats and toys, which, sidebar, I think we should start having doggy showers for when people get new pets. That's kind of fly.
I love that. I love that too.
I never thought about that. Why should babies get all the fun?
Preach. Oh my God, we need to make this a thing.
Wait, I should have a kitty shower.
Oh my God, 100%. Like your friend gets a puppy, or it doesn't even have to be a puppy, just rescues a dog or gets a new dog. You should be able to have a doggy shower.
Absolutely.
Way more fun.
Yes.
I'm down for that.
No screaming babies around, just a lot of puppies. The dream.
Anyways, I go over there, and the dog is precious. I asked her how old she is, and she said, I don't know. I asked her what breed she is, and she said, I don't know. That's when I asked, where did you rescue her from? And that's when she said she just found her. She was driving and saw her on the side of the road and picked her up. You can tell this was someone's pet. She knows commands and is well behaved. She's healthy with a beautiful, well taken care of coat. I followed up with, so you found a lost dog? Did you try finding the owners? Her response floored me. She said, no, she's a stray. If they were good owners, they wouldn't have let her get away anyway.
Ooh, them words.
Growing up, one of our dogs got loose. That does not make you a bad dog owner. Things happen. I shared my story and tried to encourage her to find the owners because I'm sure they are missing her terribly. But my friend is now attached to the dog and refuses. It's her dog now. Do I let this go, knowing the dog has a good home, or do I try to find the original owners? They've probably checked local shelters, have put up flyers in the neighborhood, or post on their neighborhood Facebook page. I remember the lengths we went to find our pup when he got out. Or is it none of my business, and do I bow out? Thanks, distraught dog mom.
This does not sit well with me at all, mainly because with my cat, I have this massive fear that she's going to get out. And granted, I live like in an apartment complex, but every time I leave my house or my apartment, I walk back to my door. I'm like, it's locked, right? It's locked, right? Okay, I'm leaving. And anytime I open the door, she tries to make a run for it. And so the thought of my cat getting out and someone being like, well, this cat's pretty damn cute.
Yeah, it's
and
mine
keeping
now.
her.
Well, and that's
Makes me
what
sick.
when I was like, I just moved, and my brother was watching my dog for me, right? And Parker got out. And I got a phone call from a neighbor in the neighborhood because, of course, we had the caller with the name and the phone number and all that stuff called. And I was, very distraught. And my brother felt horrible because the gate just hadn't been latched. And, he's a golden, and he just went and had just a raucous good time. So, yeah, dogs get loosed. And I'm kind of, she hasn't been a dog owner before, so she doesn't know that that's like something that can happen. And it doesn't mean you're negligent or you're a bad dog owner. Like, stuff happens and they get loose, and then you hope you come across a good Samaritan who's going to find your dog and try to return it back to you. I am now struggling with at one point, do you meddle? Because this is technically meddling. It's none of your business, but you do have this information. And the way she's describing the dog being well-mannered, knowing commands, like looking healthy, it's very, very likely that this is somebody's pet that you have now. I mean, and this family could have kids, and the kids could be attached to the dog, and they may be crying. Now that I'm playing out that horrible scene in my head of the kids on their little knees at bed praying that the dog gets found, I think I would intervene.
Yeah, I'm the king of mind my business, but in a case like this...
are you giving us a butt?
Yes, I am. But in a case like this, I've seen a family lose a dog before, and what that does to a family, I don't think I would be able to not do something. I would try to convince her to do the right thing.
Yeah.
And if she didn't, I would at least probably check in with local shelters, do something to see if maybe the universe would put me in the right direction to help. And if I couldn't, I guess it would be what it is, but I would probably try.
Here's the compromise. What if she does the digging and she's able to find the family who's missing the dog? She doesn't contact them, but she gives all the information to her friend and be like, listen, it didn't set well with me. I know what it was like to have a lost dog, and I was just devastated. And we were so elated when we were reunited. I did a little digging, and this dog belongs to this family.
It's a good idea, but I don't think she would listen. It doesn't seem like she cares.
And then you can be like, either you can contact them or I will.
Oh,
I like that energy.
I don't know if that's going to be good for the friendship, though.
Nope.
I care more about the dog.
Yep.
The Bert Show.
Like what you just watched? Well, you can get way more of The Bert Show on Apple, Spotify, Stitcher, or wherever you get your favorite podcasts.